Hi everyone, I'm Bonnie from Really Reasonable Ribbon and Make Time to Craft. Today I'm back with my Bow It All version 3.0 and I am going to show you how to make a quick and easy faux bow. Behind the Bow It All I have a couple card samples that I've used a faux bow on. We're going to make this bow today, and for this bow I have used one of the ribbons from the August Autumn Themed Ribbon Club assortment from Really Reasonable Ribbon. These monthly color or holiday themed assortments are a great way to build your ribbon stash, and this particular bow is a great bow for a nice rustic autumn themed project. So for this bow I have my pegs in the center row, although either the center or the front, it wouldn't matter which one you used. I have them at 2 inches, 4 inches, 5.5 inches, and 7.5 inches, and we are going to create a 1.5 inch wide bow, which is my preferred width for a this is a 5.5 by 5.5, and this is an A2 4.25 by 5.5 inch card, and I think that's a perfect size bow for those size cards. So I have a piece of the 5/8 inch wide Turfton delicate stitch satin, and it is about 16 inches long. So I am going to start on the left peg, and I'm going to use one of the helping hand clips, and it's going to hold the end of the ribbon for me. I'm wrapping around the center pegs, and I'm going to do 2 wraps around, and then I'm going to come over to the peg on the right and use my other helping hand clip to attach the end of the ribbon on that side. So now we have 2 wraps around the center. I like to keep them even, and I want my tails to be coming out the side pretty straight. Now I have a 24 inch long piece of natural burlap string, and I have it folded in half, and this is what we're going to use for the center of the bow. So I'm going to start behind, and I'm going to come up from the bottom over the top, and I'm going to wrap the center twice just to give it more strength. And once I have it around twice, I'm going to slowly tighten it up, and I'm wanting to keep the loops as neat as possible, the same way we do with all the other bows. And all you're going to do now is tie a knot, and it doesn't have to be a locking C knot, nothing special with this bow, because I'm going to tie a knot and then I'm going to tie again just to be sure that it stays. And when I'm done, I want my tails to be centered and coming out straight at the sides of the bow. This bow works best with a lighter weight ribbon. Plaid would work really good, the 5/8 inch plaid ribbon that we carry at Really Reasonable Ribbon. The delicate stitch satin is fabulous for all bow tying. It's my favorite ribbon. It doesn't give me any trouble, it does what I want. So experiment and see what you like as far as ribbon styles for this bow. So that's pretty much it. We're done. I slid the helping hand clips off. We can pull the bow up and off. If you think that the loops need fluffing, whatever needs to be done. And pretty much you have completed the hardest part of this bow. The only thing that's left to do now is trim the tails. I typically will do a dovetail, but however you like the ends trimmed. And for this one I keep it pretty short because we have the burlap string that's going to be hanging out too, so I don't want them competing with each other. So that one's just maybe a little too long. I'll trim it again so they're even. So if you look at this sample bow that I made, and I'm not going to do it now because it will take too long and it'll be boring to watch. But what I've done is I've glued the tails, like I've said in the other videos, so that they stay exactly where I want them. So they'll be perfectly centered. And then what I did with the burlap string is I trimmed it to the length I wanted, or close to it. And I also went ahead and put little dabs of glue on the top and the bottom and held that in place facing the directions that I wanted them until it dried. And the same with the other side. And then what you end up with is a pretty little bow, and everybody is secured. All the pieces are secured where you want them, so they're going to look perfect on your finished card. So this, I would say, for an autumn themed card with the natural burlap string and the brown color, this would be perfect for an autumn themed card, and I hope to have one up on my blog to go with this video. If you want to catch a link below, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see an autumn themed card as well. But they're also good for all occasions. Here's a birthday card in pink and brown, and it looks fabulous. And I also have a sympathy card that I did with purple, highlighted purple and dark purple burlap string, and I think that looks equally nice. So thanks so much for joining me and learning how to create this fun new bow. If you liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified when I add new videos. Happy crafting!